So time to go racing. Alinghi Red Bull Racing and INEOS Britannia.
They are continuing for now. Okay, what do you attack round?
Righty-ho, that means it's on.
Very, very marginal conditions here at the moment. Past the wind limit, but still puffy and shifty here for both teams. So absolutely, again, about staying on the foil, Shirley, and doing the simple things well to get off the line.
Yeah, I'm sure we won't see the aggressive moves that we saw yesterday. This is all about keeping your boat at pace, avoiding the other boat's gas.
Big push, big push. They are slower than us. Are faster.
British team right on the edge.
They are the Swiss team going to have to roll across the bow of INEOS Britannia here.
Will be a big down. Come down, boys.
And INEOS in a really strong position here against the Swiss.
Killing 2 for the pin. Here we go. Killing 1 for the pin. 15. Looking up now. Yeah, just killing 4. 6. Still killing 4. Killing 3. 3. 8. Killing 2. Killing 1. All the way up. 1. 3. 2. 1. Gun.
Opening race of the day is on. D-Day. D-Day.
Umpire, get behind penalty Switzerland, OCS.
For Alinghi Red Bull Racing, and not what they wanted.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing 4 metres over the line. Beautifully controlled by INEOS Britannia.
Big loss required by the Swiss team there. Unforced error.
I thought when Alinghi turned back, they were a little bit early and they were always struggling to kill time. They ended up upwind to the start line and they were on the back foot. INEOS, perfect time on distance, starting right on the pin. Alinghi, unforced error, OCS.
Big speed build needed by Alinghi Red Bull Racing. The British there, clearly across.
Manoeuvre so costly in this wind pressure.
The exit angles in this lighter air, very, very wide compared to just 1 or 2 knots more wind speed.
Do you have an option to hit them? Speed. Speed here for us. You like to hit them? I don't mind. I think we take one and in. Okay, no problem.
The comms on board there saying they'll just carry on and reduce doing the double manoeuvre and just say we'll let them go, but we'll do 1 less manoeuvre for ourselves. So big losses in the tacks in these light air conditions. So strategically a good call there by the British.
All the executions today in this light air will have to be spot on. And they complete the opening leg of 6 here in Barcelona. Not too far behind, crossing behind. There's Alinghi Red Bull Racing. Recovered from the OCS at the start. About 75 behind, and they are now again the chaser. Or is it the hunter?
Well, just got to keep the boat elevated on the foils. The other thing I'm noticing, especially on INEOS, and they're right on our bow at the moment, is how tucked under the foil is under the boat. Yesterday we see quite wide cant angles, just optimising riding moment. Not the case today. Trading off a bit of riding moment by just keeping the foils quite underneath the boat to try and generate as much lift and power as they can as they head down leg 2.
INEOS Britannia, final jibe at the bottom mark, and it feels like it's just gently to get around the mark.
Really well executed there by the British team. That's very, very well done. Marginal conditions. Pressure on the Swiss now to get round cleanly and keep this race alive.
Very soft at the bottom of the track, 7 knots, danger zone.
There's some big holes in the breeze here. So, as I've seen previously, British needing to make sure they keep sailing the boat well. Oh, they're right on the edge here. 18 knots, they're going to struggle.
Copy. On the move. Get ahead.
The British there. Switzerland here, Stephen.
Well, is this the opening that the Swiss are looking for? INEOS Britannia off the foils, and Alinghi Red Bull Racing just need to execute a nice running, which they have done, but are they going to the same territory?
British really need to take the boat off here, or we could be seeing a really big lead change here.
6 knots now in Alinghi Red Bull Racing. This is going to be a massive manoeuvre for them. Could this be their moment?
Marginal speed here. All eyes on the Swiss.
Keep pushing, guys. Come on. A big push from the back now. David, big push.
Right on the cusp
no
here.
lower than that, Max. Big push from the back.
Get the shovels out.
Okay, 20 knots. Okay.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing staying
Nice
up.
pressure coming back on in front of us.
A big push there.
There's the lead change.
Okay, no problem. Happy to stay fast. They're still in the water.
Bottom of the course is light. Looking up towards the top mark, probably a little bit more breeze, but not a lot. Generally, since the start, the wind has dropped, so Alinghi Red Bull Racing have done everything they needed to. They kept the boat on the foils, they pulled off that tack, and now they have an opportunity to stay in the semi-finals. Still got a bit on. This is going to be light and tricky, and it's all about, you know, really good boat handling, boat control to keep the boat on the foils around the track.
Maybe we can start.
This is the race committee. We are moving the leeward gate, shortening the course to 1 nautical mile.
Go on board.
And they're down again. INEOS Britannia struggling in a pivotal day in the Louis Vuitton Cup. But let's take a look at what Alinghi are up to. They have the lead, but they're also on the edge as well. But the spike of adrenaline on the second upwind leg might be enough, but they've got to sail clean.
This is the race committee. We are shortening the course to 5 legs. The finish will be at the windward gate.
So what that means is that the Alinghi Red Bull Racing team are on their second to last leg and have 1 upwind leg to go to bag their first win in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals and stay alive.
Big pressure move here for the Swiss, and they're just going to touch down here. So both teams now off the foils, and the next line of pressure, believe it or not, will come from up near where INEOS Britannia are. So this race is far from over, and INEOS Britannia, if they do get a line of pressure coming down, will get that first. So although they're low riding at the moment, the next big line of pressure will come from upwind. So as Shirley said, no lead is big enough in these marginal conditions at the moment.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing not doing bad in displacement mode. 8-9 knots of boat speed. They'll be hoping that's enough to get them to the finish line in time.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing are about to score their first point in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. Down 4-zip. It will now become 4-1, and the Swiss are still alive in Barcelona. Here is the official result. Alinghi Red Bull Racing so close to the time limit, and of course the DNF, but the pressure is sort of not great on Britannia now being 4-1 up.